Hello everybody, myself Sai and welcome to your favorite channel KSD Learning Time. So friends, in this video we are going to learn a chapter from ncert CBSE Class 7 An Alien Hand, Golu Grows a Nose. This is a story written by Rudyard Kipling, and friends, for your knowledge, this is only an imaginary story. So don't take it seriously. So without wasting time, let's get started. Long ago, elephants had no trunk. They instead had a bulgy nose. Bulgy nose means ugly nose. They could move it from side to side but could not pick up things with it. There was a baby elephant called Golu, who too had no trunk but only a bulgy nose. Golu was full of questions. He used to ask a lot of questions to his relatives and friends. Some of the questions which he asked to his relatives are that he asked his tall aunt, the ostrich, "Why don't you ever fly like other birds?" Then he asked his tall uncle, the giraffe, "What makes your skin so spotty?" Then he asked his huge uncle, the hippopotamus, "Why are your eyes always so red?" And then he asked his hairy uncle, the baboon, "Why do melons taste like melons?" After hearing all these questions, the giraffe, the hippopotamus and the baboon had no answers to the Golu's question. "Golu is a naughty boy," they said. "He asks such difficult questions." One day, Golu met the Myna bird and asked her, "What does the crocodile have for dinner?" The Myna bird said, "Go to the banks of the great grassy Limpopo river and find out." Golu went home and took 100 sugar canes, 50 dozen bananas and 25 melons. Then he said to his family, "Goodbye, I am going to the great grassy Limpopo river. I will find out what the crocodile has for dinner." He had never seen a crocodile and didn't know what one looked like. In his way, he met a python and asked him, "Have you ever seen a crocodile? What one looks like? What does he have for dinner?" The python uncoiled himself from the branch of a tree and said nothing. Golu helped him to coil around the branch again and said goodbye to him. Golu moved on eating sugar canes, bananas and melons. After a few days, he reached the edge of the great grassy Limpopo river. On the bank of the river, he saw a log of wood. It was really the crocodile who winked at him. Winked means to open eyes and then suddenly close them. "Excuse me," said Golu, "have you ever seen a crocodile?" The crocodile winked again and lifted half his tail out of the mud. "Come here, little one," said the crocodile. "Why do you ask such a questions?" Golu said, "I want to know." "Come close, little one, for I am the crocodile." And he shed his crocodile tears to show it was quite true. Golu was afraid, but he sat down on the bank and said, "You are the very person I was looking for. Please tell me what you have for dinner." "Come here, little one, and I will whisper the answer to you," said the crocodile. Golu put his head down close to the crocodile's snout, and the crocodile caught him by his nose. Here, snout means an area of an animal's face which contains nose, mouth, and jaw. "I think," said the crocodile, "today a baby elephant will be my dinner." "Let me go, you are hurting me, Mr. Crocodile," screamed Golu. The python, who had been quietly following Golu, came to the bank and said, "If you do not pull as hard as you can, the crocodile will drag you into the stream." Golu tried his best to get rid of the crocodile. The python coiled himself around Golu's stomach and said, "Let's pull harder." Golu dug in all his forelegs in the mud and pulled. The nose kept on stretching. At each pull, the nose grew longer and longer, and it hurt Golu. The nose was now 5 feet long, but it was free at last. Golu sat down and put his big nose into the great grassy Limpopo river to cool. Golu sat there for 2 days waiting for his nose to cool and to shrink. At the end of the second day, a fly came and sat on Golu's shoulder. Golu lifted his long nose, means trunk, and with it he hit the fly, and the fly was dead. Advantage number 1. Hissed the snake. "You couldn't have done it with a small nose. Try and eat a little now." Golu put out his trunk and plucked a large bundle of grass and put it into his mouth. Advantage number 2. Hissed the snake. "You couldn't have done it with a small nose. Don't you think the sun is too hot now?" Golu took some mud from the bank of the river and put it on his head. Advantage number 3. Hissed the snake. "You couldn't have done it with a small nose." Golu said thank you to the python and he went back to his family. So friends, thanks for watching, and if you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel, and for more amazing videos press the bell icon.